Lights, camera, and action. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We are in our 8th year of homeschooling. We have a 3rd grader and a 7th grader for the 2024-2025 school year. Today, I am coming here to share with you a film study program for tweens and teens. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Also, everything that I am talking about will be linked right on down below in the description box and found on my own personal website under the favorites page. So today I am coming here and I am sharing with you a piece that is included this year in the non-religious curriculum kits from Timberdoodle. You guys know, if you've been here for any period of time, that's kind of where I like to start my base as far as curriculum ordering goes every year, because they have the most amazing, most creative, most innovative products included in these curriculum kits. Now, Timberdoodle does not self-produce anything but their handbook, but what they do is they go out and they source the most amazing things from all over, all the places to include in their kits. They offer both religious kits and non-religious, which is where we start with. So in the 7th grade kit, for my 7th grader this year is included a film school for teens, intro to filmmaking course. Let me tell you why this is amazing. One, I have a child who in about the last 18 months has decided that her shift is going to be into performing arts, and she is gosh darn good at it. She has had such an increased focus on the scores and the films and the script and the many, many things that go into both live and recorded performances. This film study is right up her alley. I did not know what to expect before we got this piece into our hands, but I am so glad that we do have it included in the kit. So for retail, it does retail for $325 on the Timberdoodle site, or as I said, it is included in the 7th grade non-religious curriculum kit, I believe the elite version. It is so cool. So this course is broken down into 18 lessons, which if you do it the way that we're doing it, so you know what, I'll explain that in a bit. 18 lessons and one large year-end project, which is an actual completed film based on all of the 18 lessons that came before it, which you do actually submit to a film festival for review and possible prizes. So this is both kind of a live course and asynchronous, and I'll explain to you what I am talking about in just a moment, but let me talk with you about some of the things that I love about this program. The videos, the films, so basically you start each week with learning a little something about the process of filmmaking. So whether that is the history or lighting or the 3-act arc or character development, something that is pivotal to making a film. You then follow that up with watching a movie, and the movies that you recommend are pretty readily available. We have had some available through Amazon Prime. Most of them, especially if I'm planning out, I can just pick up at the library, so I'll put a hold on it and just be able to pick it right up, which is really awesome and really handy and no additional cost to me whatsoever. And we have watched some pretty entertaining movies. We have The Princess Bride, Signs, which who has seen that Mel Gibson movie in a hot minute? Not me, but it's so much better than I remember. We have E.T. coming up. It has been really fun. It's not necessarily any movies that I would have thought to sit down necessarily and watch with my kids, but it has been a really fun experience, and we are using this program as a family. So it does come with a workbook and digital access to online programs, which I will give you a look at here in just a moment. But like I said, there are 18 lessons. What we are doing is we are taking each lesson I think is broken down into about 4 parts, and we are taking the first 2 the first week, and then we will watch the recommended movie and then finish up the next 2 bits of the lesson the following week. So we are taking 2 weeks for every lesson. So this seems like a really good spot. Let's pop over. I will give you a look both inside the program and a little bit of a down shot into our workbook, which I do love is spiral bound. Here's the look inside the Intro to Filmmaking workbook. As you can see, glossy spiral bound. I like this little tracker here that lets you keep track of what you're watching. Now, for example, here are the movies: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Wizard of Oz, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Signs, October Sky, Life of Pi, Princess Bride, Searching for Bobby Fischer, The Outsiders, Les Mis, The Pursuit of Happiness, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Count of Monte Cristo, Rudy, War Games, The Help, The Blind Side. So, and then section 18 is working on your final page. Now this is really fun. It comes in lesson 1. It lets you know what it includes. You fill it in as you are working through the assignment, and then your film report are the questions that you answer when you are watching the movie. And then there's a fun film fact, and then you just move along. It's really cool. It's really great. I like that it's glossy. It's high quality. We are enjoying this study very, very, very much in our homeschool. Okay, guys, here is a look at the online program. So this is my dashboard. Whenever you are registered for the class, you actually get weekly email updates as well about your progress. But once you're signed up for the class, this is the dashboard for where your kids can go and log in. I'm going to click resume course here, and this is going to give you a look inside the course. As you can see, you have your handy navigation menu down on the left. I'm just going to click through and show you a few things that are available in the course. Some of the more exciting aspects I do want to show you. I described the course being synchronous being asynchronous and like a live course. So it is asynchronous in that you do it at your own pace, but it is like a live course in the respect of when they do film reports, they actually have a real studio audience and kids in the studio who are discussing their thoughts and feelings about the movies. And so it does give it a little bit more of that personal flair, not to mention by actually designing their own real live movies for submission, it is like a live course in that way. So I do feel like it's complex. It's great. It's really entertaining. It's fun to use. And I'm going to give you just another look. Here we go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Film School for Teens Intro to Filmmaking. This is the Film Report. It's time for another fun film fact.
For storytellers who do their own form of world building, this can take months, years, and even decades to create a world or universe that's completely fictional.
Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Like I said, you can find everything that I have spoken about linked in the description box right down below. I hope that if you have a child who has even a moderate interest in filmmaking or any aspect that goes into filmmaking, that you will give this curriculum piece a look. It is very bright, very colorful, very easy to use. We enjoy it very much. And if you didn't know, it will actually satisfy because the depth and breadth of the full curriculum, because it does take up so much time, because they are going so in depth into these film studies, it does satisfy a full hour elective credit for high schoolers, if you needed to know that. Guys, that's it. That's all I've got. Give it a look. Bye.